I'm back, guys. As I said that in the previous video, that there are qualities, there are things we have to look at before we embark on this journey that we are trying to achieve, the S&D Homes um, company that we are trying to build. Um, we have to understand that there are qualities that are very important for you to be able to convince anyone to be part of to 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 be part of whatever you are trying to achieve, to be able to sell to anyone whatever you are selling. There are qualities we often embrace, that instead of making landlords realize that there's a certain fee that they have to pay. It's easier when you say that you're gonna save them time and money so that they can get more clients, they can get more exposure, they can get more recognition, they can be labeled as verified student accommodation, which gives them the platform to stand out from the typical student accommodation, the average student accommodations. So our aim is plain and simple. We have to understand that being a student accommodation is crucial to being verified. As being verified by sndhomes.com is crucial because it gives you the platform to stand out. It saves you time and money. All the things that you do for advertising, you let us do it for you on our behalf. And by the way, it's an online platform, so no one can come and destroy the paper. Let's say, for example, you're advertising using paper, you're pasting papers everywhere. Obviously, people can destroy that. But when we look at S&D Homes, S&D Homes is an online platform. The only way uh, anyone can remove your listing on our website is if we, the admin from S&D Homes, remove you. And that's not the aim. The aim here is to give you as much exposure as you can, and we're also going to give them the opportunity to be featured. Being featured in anything, it means that you stand out from whatever that is there. You stand out. You are uh, classified as um, better than others. That's how it is. So we have to make sure that the landlords understand the fact that it's easier for them to stand out, and it's also easier for them to save money and time advertising their platform, because S&D Homes will be doing that on their behalf. So what's the point of them going around looking for clients, looking for students who are looking for accommodation, while S&D Homes is doing that on their behalf? The aim here is to make sure that they save time and money, while they get more exposure, while they get more recognition, while they stand out as verified student accommodation. So that's what we should mainly embrace with the landlords. That's what we should inform them of, inform them as part of their benefits of being part of the S&D Homes. A lot of people have been asking me what is required of them. The answer here is plain and simple. We are a verified student accommodation marketplace, which means that we list student accommodations, and we also market student accommodations for landlords. And at the same time, um, we also have to give information to the landlords if there's anybody who is looking for that accommodation. For example, if you list an accommodation under your name as the elite agent, anytime you get information about somebody inquiring about the accommodation, you'll take the information of that person, give it to the landlord, so that the landlord can communicate with that person, because our aim here is to give them exposure, is to give them uh, the platform to be known, to be more recognized, to be verified at a minimal cost. So uh, our aim here is to make sure that the landlords stand out, they spend less money while getting more exposure. And at the same time, we have to understand that it's not easy for students to get accommodations. There are online platforms that list accommodation. The only problem is that most of them are free. So it's easier for anybody to list an accommodation that it's not even there, that is not their own, and say that as soon as you inquire on that accommodation, they say that space is available, just give us a 3,000 rand deposit, and on that will secure the space for you. You can come after 2 months or after a month to view it. Come as soon as possible, but just know that when you pay that 3,000, you've also secured the place. Only to realize that there's no such place. A lot of people have been scammed. I'm a victim to that. I've been scammed. I was looking for accommodation, and I saw something on the internet on a free classified platform. Uh, I paid the deposit. I constantly communicated with the guy. As soon as I had to go and see the place, I only realized that um, the guy listed the accommodation, stole pictures somewhere, listed it, but it's not even his. So when I told them about the payments and everything, they said, no, we don't have records of that. Um, so I quickly realized that there's a problem to this and we need to find a solution. Being verified on sndhomes.com gives landlords the platform to make it easy for students to safely and without a hassle communicate with the people who have listed on that platform, get as much information as they can get, and even if they have to pay deposit to secure the place, it's easier because we are 100% sure that the place is verified. We are students and we help students, so we will be able to verify the place. We can go to the place, we can meet with the landlord. Personally, me, as soon as maybe a landlord lists on the platform, personally I'd like to meet with them because it makes it easier for us as a team to understand and to embrace our mission, to make to stand out among the rest. I would advise you, the elite team, to advise the people who are looking for accommodation that the best thing they can do is not to look for accommodation on free classified platforms. I've been scammed on Facebook, I've been scammed on Gumtree, of which there's nothing wrong with that. I was just too dumb to actually think that the platforms are secured, and it's normal. It's normal to experience that. And the problem is that I'm a big believer that once you go through something and it does not work for you, you should inform others that, hey, that's not the right way to go. Change direction because I've been there. I know that it did not work. So let's just be a team with S&D Homes and make people understand that the platform is meant for finding verified student accommodation, verified in a sense that the platform is meant for student accommodation. The platform is available for student accommodation. The platform is actually listed by people who own, people who know, people who've been there. So it's the scam lists will decrease immensely, and at the same time we will benefit from that. So that's the aim behind sndhomes.com. There are a lot of projects that are under S&D Homes, but for now the main important one is finding accommodation and listing student accommodations on our platform. We have to communicate with the landlords. We have to make it easy for everyone to know our platform. There will be merchandise that will be given to the representatives of the company, because obviously you have to understand that for you to be recognized as part of the elite team, there should be something, whether it's a name badge or it's clothing, all those things. And I can guarantee you guys that when we work as a team, there are benefits that we're gonna get. It's now September and October, November. In the these 3 coming months, let me say 2 months, September, October, and November, we 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 have, and if we work hard, December we are planning on maybe, in fact not maybe, we are planning on giving away tickets to our elite team, the members who worked hard, the members who maximize their potential to get more clients, to get more listings. We are planning to give them a chance to go for a weekend to any resort of, we might have maybe 10 resorts in the list, and they're going to choose one, they're going to go there for the weekend. It's everything is just going to be free. That's the plan, because we believe that if we work as a team we can achieve more. So let's work as the elite members together, and let's 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 make it easier for students to find accommodation. Thank you very much.